What's up, guys? Chef Dave here with a quick dinner. I oftentimes get asked what we make at home for dinner. And truthfully, a lot of times it's kind of just like utilizing the things we have. In particular, like if I do a supper club or an event or something and there's leftovers from the ordering, we're going to have to utilize that, obviously, because nothing goes to waste here. So most recently, I had a dinner that had some pork belly on it. So I decided to turn the little bit of pork belly that was left into kind of almost like a porchetta style crispy pork belly. And I made some sandwiches today, or excuse me, I made some bread today, which came out great. And so we're going to turn that into some sort of like porchetta pork belly sandwiches for dinner tonight. I'm going to try to keep it pretty simple. We're not going to go too crazy. Basic ingredients, I had some cipollinis that, are probably on their last leg, so we want to use those up. These amazing Jimmy Nardullo peppers, originated from Sicily. They're almost like sun-dried tomatoes, but in pepper form, where they're just super concentrated in flavor and really, really delicious. So we're going to give them a quick saute. Then we just have some arugula that I had left over, some balsamic, some good balsamic, some piri piri that we make in-house, and we sell at leavesandloavesgoods.com, and then just some good olive oil. All right. So we're going to start first thing. We just toasted up 2 nice big pieces of bread. The fat we use is actually a little of the renderings from the pork belly. Again, we try to use everything as much as we can. So I'm going to put these down right on the plate for now. And then we're going to take, so the pork belly kind of is done in like 2 stages. So first, it's seasoned with rosemary and salt, pepper, a little bit of thyme and sage actually, which I had. A little bit of water, and then we cover it and we roast it very kind of slowly, 350 degrees for about 2 hours. I'll probably make a recipe and a video for this as well. Or maybe not a video, but at least a recipe. We cook it for about 2 hours, and we uncover it, take it out of the kind of confit, and then put it onto a roasting rack like this up here, and then we just slowly roast it until it gets nice and crispy, and so it's super tender and crispy at the same time. But we always try to utilize the fats as much as we can, because we try not to waste. So we'll take some of this pork fat that's really aromatic. You can smell all the rosemary and sage and herbs and everything. So we're going to add our cipollinis and our peppers. Season a little bit. The pork belly's seasoned pretty well, so we don't want to go too crazy with salt, but you definitely want to season. Some nice pepper. Okay. But again, we're not going to go fast. We're just kind of like frying these up. We want to do this on pretty high heat, because you're not caramelizing in this case. Really just kind of frying them up really well. And then, while that's going, we're going to switch this over. We're going to take our pork belly. So this is like room temperature. I did this earlier, so this is just simply room temperature. And we're just going to cut slices of that off. So we got nice, crispy, fatty, delicious. We're just going to slice thin pieces. Thin-ish. Again, this isn't, you don't have to be perfect here. That skin can be a pain to get through because it's so crispy. We're gonna, nice, look at that, super crispy, okay? Again, super rich, super fatty, but super crispy. I mean, this stuff is like, it's got that nice crisp to it. Super moist though still. So we're gonna make a nice, look at that, beautiful, there's herbs still stuck to it. You got nice crispy fat. I mean, look at that. That's crispy. Beautiful. And slice a little bit more. Beautiful. Mix this up a little bit. Get that fat kind of mixed up a little bit. You know, you got a lot of this fat is nice and rendered out. So, you know, it's a lot more palatable. It's not just like kind of greasy fat. And then once you put it on the bread like that, it really kind of like sinks into the bread almost. It kind of melts into the bread a little bit. So, let's put all this on there. Again, this is something that'll stay in the fridge for a little while too. Don't be afraid to, you know, to do it ahead and have it ready to go. All right. And we're gonna have, again, we're not trying to get like this crazy caramelization off of this. Just a nice aromatic, drawing out some of the natural sugars. Really, really delicious. But we don't want it raw, but we don't want it caramelized either. Beautiful. Okay, nice. So while we're waiting for that to finish, full believer of piri piri goes on just about anything. You know, they have a joke about Frank's, but truly piri piri is the king to me. So a nice spoonful of piri piri drizzled over. Super delicious. It goes great with pork and chicken and everything else. Just about everything really, but I like it a little spicy. So nice. Put that down. Then we can take this, we can turn this off. So this is nice. I mean, this is really kind of where you want. Just a little bit of caramelization there, but not too much. Just really fry it up, essentially. So we'll take this. We're just gonna sprinkle it all over. Oh yeah, it smells so freaking good. And we're not looking for plating awards here, we're just putting everything on top, if you will. Okay, and then simply, we're just gonna, while this is still nice and warm, we're just gonna put some arugula. You can put as much or as little as you want, obviously. We're just gonna put a bunch. I might add a little bit more later, just on the side, almost like a salad. Boom. All right. And then we got to take our good balsamic vinegar. It's kind of reduced. This adds just that little bit of sweetness, because you know you do have a lot of unctuousness from the pork itself, but this will add some nice kind of sweetness, a nice little bit of acidity. I mean, this stuff is like glue almost. It's so thick, but it has a little bit of acid still. And then just some regular good olive oil over the top, because you gotta season your greens. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, just put it all on there. Fantastic. The good stuff. And then some good cracks of fresh black pepper. And then just in case, we'll finish it with a little bit of our beautiful Algarve sea salt, Portuguese sea salt, that we sell on leavesandloavesgoods.com. Right over the top. There you go. Glass of wine, and you're good to go for dinner. Thanks for joining us, guys. Appreciate it.